Hello everybody, welcome back. We are reviewing the Ninjago Legacy for Weapons Blacksmith. I've been waiting to do this for a while. It's taken me a while to build it, but we have it here. It is complete, so I wanted to showcase it. So we're going to start right away with the actual build itself. So, for this build, it is actually very big and a lot of pieces. It's coming in at 200 and my bad, 1,259 pieces, and it has all of the bits and bobbles that you could have ever wanted. We have these little like no walking sign, some trees and stuff. And if I go ahead and lift it up, careful here. I'm gonna go ahead and show the underneath. You can see it looks very odd down there, but in terms of buildability, it was a kind of difficult one to build because of these like little posts here, but that was really the only difficult part. You have this like little Lego mound thing that it sits on, and the back you have like a little heating unit, some growing thing, this piece right here for the back, and then of course a little tree on the side there, and at the front. Now this whole place actually does open up, and you can remove this top piece here, or just keep it on. It doesn't matter either way, but we're gonna remove it for now. On the inside here, you can see we have this little room here, and what's actually really interesting about this room is this bed actually can pop out. I don't know if it's easy or hard. Alright, yeah, I just did it. So if you push up underneath it, you can pop out this bed. And this is the components it's made out of. It's a very interesting concept for a bed, and there's like a little hole here, so if you wanted to hide something, you very well could. You have some armor here. So we're going to go ahead and put back the bed, and all you have to do is just push it up against the wall, and there's like two studs that hold it together. We have some paintings, a little portrait there, and when it is unfolded like this, you can see it makes this archway right here, which I find very nice. It actually looks really nice to have it how it is, just like this, and it is very together. So moving on up here, we have this. Now this piece is green because I actually had a missing piece, so I have ordered it online. It will come in. It was free because they're missing, but these pop out with a little description on what this is. And this is Nia's Samurai X suit hat. And moving on to the other side, which we no longer need this box, I'm getting that out of the way. Moving on to the other side, we have a ton going on here, like a lot more than before. So first of all, we have this water bucket here, and it comes with a translucent head, which looks very nice indeed. We have this anvil build, which is very nice. We also have this teapot back here that's on a little table, a little trophy symbol, a grill here, and all of these extra weapons and bits. It really is supposed to have one of each, but I had two staffs and two golden weapon swords, so I went ahead and put it up there just to have it there. We have this hat up here, along with this little button behind here, which we'll get to in a moment. There's a little phone on the wall, which does keep the water in the bucket for moving. So in terms of movability, this set is very good for that. Closing it back up, you can see there's this sign here, which if you click that button, it pops all of that off, revealing the map to the golden weapons. I believe I'm holding it wrong. I think it's like this. Yeah, the map to the golden weapons. And you can plop that back on like so. It doesn't really matter how you do it. And then just put the golden weapon map back where it belongs. And now for the exterior, we have these two cups here. A nice sign going on, some signage. And these like little flappy things. I will say this is a little unsturdy for my liking, but you know, it is a sign. It has a lot of movability, so a lot of posability if you're like one of those stop motion people. It has a ton of moving parts, so have a field day on that. Moving down, you have a lot of studs to put figures on. And going to the back, we have these lanterns and a tree, which is actually a really well designed tree. I love that tree. That tree's nice. But we're going to move on to the actual figures of this build. Now, when I made this stop, I actually made 3 figures because I had to stop at the Lego store for this one. And this was the first one I made. I was really trying to build a Pixel, but they were out of purple leggings and Pixel hair. So I grabbed what I could and called it a day. So we have a very, very odd combination of Nia, Pixel, and whatever for this figure. We have a Sora figure I tried to do the clothing for. Just grabbed a hairpiece and a face piece for this one because it, you know, I really didn't want to try and go all out for it. And then you have this kid who I gave a Lloyd head to. I gave him a Lloyd head just to hold so I could have like a kid Lloyd, but they also did not have Lloyd hair, so I couldn't get a Lloyd, unfortunately. But now, on to the actual figures in this pack. So, we're going to start off with the Master Wu. It's in every single one of these anniversary sets, I feel like. And it's very ironic because I never had one and until like the previous 2 sets. And this one's actually really, really good, though. Because, I mean, look at this guy. We got a serious face, no other face, really. If we go ahead and scroll off, take off his hat, he looks a little grumpy because of that. But his head print is kind of gross. I don't like it. I do not like the Master Wu head prints. I have said this before, but we have a Wu in this one. We also have a Nia in this one, which is very nice. She comes with these 2 weapons here. And if I flip this around, she becomes a really, like, angry or whatever, confident angry. And that is that whole figure. We have some nice printing. I think it's been a while since we had a Nia like this, so this is definitely a first Nia in this form that I have, so I am glad to have it. Our next one is going to be Maya, the water elemental from the past, and Nia's mother. As you can see, it has the little water particles, her hair, her nice things. It reminds me a lot of like a blue version of Nia, I guess. And the wavy hair looks overall really nice. And then we have this dude right here. Look at this guy. He's like guy's father here, and he has some armor on his plates here. Nice little happy face, then a little angry face. Old Master of Fire right here. Then we have Kai. Now, this form of Kai, I do not know if we have had. As far as my knowledge goes, this is a first iteration, at least with this type of hair. And he's looking very nice. The resale value on him is like $15 right now for some reason, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna actually hold on to this guy though. He has a little smiley face, and then of course he has the angry face there. And that is our Kai figure. And finally, the one that everybody is wanting, this guy who nobody knows and only appeared once in the show. He is the old elemental of Earth, I believe. And yeah, he's real simple. They changed his design up a little bit. I will say these are some nice robes for a Zane, honestly. So if you really, really, really didn't care about value and only cared about giving Zane a cool look, yoink off this head, put on a Zane head and a Zane hair, and you got yourself a very good looking Zane with gray robes, because I feel like that is kind of big. But you can add this to your Ninjago stand collection if you want, or you can display him on his own. And he has this like nice little back piece as well. And that is the complete blacksmith strap. And I'm not missing anything really. There's nothing else in this little top piece here. Kind of snapped together just by dropping it down. And that actually just completes the build. So, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.